everybody, it's Chantal with Tully's Talking Chuck. How's everybody doing today? I hope you are well. When you're jumping in, say hello, let me know where you're coming in from. Like and follow the business page, Tully's Talking Chuck, VIP. Also, check out my Instagram, YouTube, and TikTok. That is where you will find all of my other stuff. And it's all at Tully's Talking Chuck. Today we are going to be working on this piece. It is our Club Couture that comes monthly if you subscribe. It is $19.99 American or $26.99 Canadian. When you join, you're committed for 3 months, and then you can decide to keep going, decide to stop, or decide to join. If you want to join, it is $99 American or $127 Canadian. How's everybody? I see I have 2 people on with me, but I do not see names. So please say hi in the chat so I can shout you out and see how you are. What we are going to do is we are going to fuzz this. All that means is we're putting it down on our fuzzing cloth 2 or 3 times just to get some fuzz on the back so it doesn't stick too much. I did, however, get my husband to put wax surface. It is wood, so I wanted to make sure that we cover up all of the crevices that might make it a little harder to chalk on. It can be done. You can also use our ink on fabrics. I've also done that. You will need to heat set that, and you can also do it on plates, cups, anything like that. You will use an oven. If you want more information on all of that, please let me know in the comments, and I will be happy to give you more of that information. So now that I have fuzzed it a few times, and you can see I got a little bit of the, I can't tell where this is actually, but I've got a little bit of the fuzz on here. We're gonna try to match this up as good as we can. This is wood, so this is not a reusable surface unless you sand it down and redo it, which that could take a lot of work, and well, I don't have time for that. Oh goodness, okay. So don't push too hard down on it while you're trying to push it down. I'm gonna keep it in this spot. Clearly it wasn't as sticky as I was expecting it to be, considering it's a first timer, but here we go. And today I decided that I'm going to do it. Did you end up grabbing the squeegees that fell on the floor? Oh. Unfortunately, when I went to grab this, I didn't realize, because they're the same color, that it was on there, and they went and hit the floor. Oh, one chair. Oh, one hit itself. Okay, these are strawberries, but I'm gonna be weird and make them into purple berries, because I want to hot mess this, but I don't really have a red that I can hot mess it with a different color. So we're going to do it this way. All hot messes is putting a bunch of it randomly all over and then scraping it through. What I might do though, I have a lot of colors that are vaguely the same. You know what? I'm going to use this part for the words. So I'm going to leave that on for now. And I'm going to use you know what? I might hot mess these two together instead. Because they're vaguely the same, but they're a little different, so it'll give it a little bit of a contrast, but not so dramatic as the other one that I had originally thought I was going to use. Now these are very brand new, so just peel them up. Now, keep in mind, I am using my teeth to peel it, but this is safe. This is also safe for your kids if you want your kids to have some fun with it. It is all natural, so it will not hurt you. I have heard of animals getting into it and being rushed to the vet only to have the vet say, wait a couple of days and they will get it all out. Now, if they have the sparkly ones, well, let's just say there will be some sparkle in either in the litter or in your garden, wherever they do their business. All right. Just scraping all of this excess off. Normally I would keep this lid on, but I'm annoyed with it, so I'm just going to take it. No one's saying that you have to leave it on. It just gives it another barrier if you want. And then I'm going to open this one. And do the same process. If you're on the replay, hashtag replay, and let me know when you've seen this. I always like to look back at what time everybody is able to catch videos and lives and all of that jazz. So please let me know in the comments. Use this one. If you are live here with me and I don't see your comments, please like the page, because that may help me be able to see what, if you're asking any questions. Now, on that note, I am going to be doing a live at some point soon that I need some people to be in so that we can do some question and answer. It is going to be interactive, so you're not going to have to wait. Okay, this has to stick. You're going to ask questions as we go, and then I'm going to have my husband ask them to me, and then I will answer them live with you. So come up with some good questions. Anything you don't already know about Chalk Tour, because that to be about. I guess these don't actually matter yet. Oh, that was a big glob. I didn't quite mean to put that much there, but this might actually all look like the same color, except this one's got glitter in it. The other one does not. Alright, so now I'm just going to go through and I'm just going to pull it down. But what I'm going to do first is I'm going to take it and wash off the excess for now until I figure out how much more I need. So all you're doing is you're just pulling it straight through. And I'll get the words in the other color in a minute. Now you want to go quite fast because this is thin right now. And it will dry super quick. I do have my windows open, so that makes it even dry even quicker. Now with the shimmers, it does take a little bit more effort to get it to come through. So if you feel like it hasn't come through yet, just keep going over it. You're still going to grasp or get all the excess off anyway. Whatever doesn't actually make it. All right. You just want to steady go around here. Make sure you get all of the spots. Get all the excess off as well. Don't really want that coming up. Not sure why it's not as sticky as usually it is, but we're trying to work with it. Hopefully it works, considering this is on wood, so I can't actually get it off. Unless I sin. Well, I was almost going to go get more, but I don't need to. I'm just going to bring more of this down. Silly me. And you want to make sure that there's no bubbles underneath or it will bleed. That's why whenever it looks like it's coming up, I'd push it right back down. This is one of the cutest first summer club couture I think we've ever had. I fell in love with it the moment I saw it. Let me know if you like it. Because I just adore it. Now this might have been too close of a color for it to really look like I hot messed it, but that's okay. There's no big deal. As long as you like this color. That it ended up turning out to be. It looks like all the shimmer got everywhere, which is awesome. I actually really love the shimmers. Normally I wouldn't do that because different colors, but because they're so similar, it is what it is. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to quickly take up these parts. Just a little bit around it. I'm not going to take up where the words are, only because I don't want it to move, and I want to be able to paste it where it is. I will push it back down, just to make sure around the words. But if you don't pull this up and it dries, it is actually going to dry into the transfer, and then you're not going to see it on the board. I mean, it's really basic thought. So just go over it like that with your finger, and now we're going to use our third kind of berry one. This one actually smells interesting. Just scraping off the top again like we did on the others. Putting it back in our jar. That one again. If you don't make a mess, are you really crafting? Just want to throw that out there. Alright, now we're just going nicely over the letters and the underlying. Now keep in mind this may dye the transfer a little bit, but that's okay. As long as your silk screen is empty, it will still work and go through. And also, these are reusable 8 to 12 times. Sometimes even longer if you take the best care you can of it. I have heard of some of them being used up to 30 plus times. I'm sure that's on rare occasion, but it can be done. It cuts down on cost and helps. This is the one I'm putting notes on. It helps cut down on cost and using up all of it. So I'm going to put these away before I forget. And then I'm going to... Did I really only use the one out the whole time? No, I did use two. I should have used the third for the third color. I just realized that I had a third. Oh well. No harm, no foul. They're all paste, so you can mix. Put them all in and mingle them together. This one is definitely more of a purple than these, which are now looking more red to me, which is kind of cool, considering these were supposed to be strawberries. Other than the little part of the O, that's actually not bad. It turned out really well. I hope you guys enjoyed this. If you did, put some likes in the comments. Or hearts. And let me know. I'll move it up so you can see the bottom. That is all I have for you today. When I am on again, I hope you've turned on your notifications, and I will see you then. Bye, guys.